Todd, when I tell most people that you hit the ball over the stadium club at Busch Stadium 2, they ask me, were you batting at second base? But that was from home plate.
Yes, it was.
So did they estimate how far that was?
I've heard a few things, 500, 520.
Only
something.
500,
Yeah,
520
somewhere
for a
around
softball? That's pretty good, pretty good. So how does a kid from New Melly, Missouri wind up becoming one of the greatest softball players ever?
I don't know. Very fortunate.
Well, you were into baseball at first, right?
Yeah, I started out just like the majority of the people there, with a dream of playing Major League Baseball, and you play all the way through Little League and then up through high school, college, and then all of a sudden you realize that your dream's not going to be there no more, and you got to try to find something else.
You hurt your shoulder when you were a senior at Southwest playing
Yes.
baseball?
I was at Southwest Missouri, and my last game, dove for a ball, separated my shoulder, and that was pretty much the end of my ambitions to be a major league player.
And I think you told me that some of your family was into softball, slow pitch, and even when you were in high school, when they didn't have enough players, you would fill in.
Yeah, I was always that kid that was going around, watching games, playing games, and just so happened one time they needed a player to play. Well, I was 13 and playing for my brother's team, and I don't know, 13 for 15 as a 13-year-old, and it just started from there.
So they thought you were going to be pretty good.
I don't know if they thought that, but I just enjoyed playing.
So how do you go from there to wind up playing for Steele's Silver Bullets out of Grafton, Ohio?
You basically have to, work your way up, just like as it is in any other one. I started out locally with my friends and my buddies, and played the best competition we could, and then I worked my way up to the best team in St. Louis, and Steele's was this traveling road show that came through, traveled the country all over, and they would come to St. Louis while our team would play them, and I just so happened to play well against them, and one time got the call, and they said, would you like to play for Steele Silver Bullets? And I said, well, absolutely. And they said, well, meet us in Dubuque, Iowa. So that's where my career started with them.
And what did it mean to be with a team like that? What was your schedule like?
The schedule was grueling. I mean, it was we would literally play 2 or 3 games every day. We would the one year, give you an example, we started out in California. We would play 2 or 3 games that night, get up the next day, work out, travel 4 or 5 hours to the next city, get in, check into the hotel, play 2 or 3 games. And we were sponsored by Coors, of course, so we thought, okay, we have to do these bar promotions for them, and all of a sudden that was pretty cool, right? Yeah, do a month of that and then tell me what you think. After a while, I was like, man, I hope there's not a bar promotion tonight. But then that schedule all every day for 6 months.
6 months of traveling across the country. I think you told me you played 235 games one year?
Yeah, we played normally between 235, 250. The first year I played, we were 226 and 9, I believe.
Not bad.
No.
And did you win 140 in a row or something?
We did set the record for 142 games in a row.
That's quite a winning streak. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there in the crowd, and I was one of these guys I played slow pitch softball on church leagues and beer leagues. I could take it over a 300-foot fence every now and then. And a lot of people say, well, there's really no talent to being able to do that. Anybody can play slow pitch, but it was quite a different story at the level you played.
Well, it is. It's just like any other level that the Major League, NHL, whatever, the football. The athletes at that upper level are tremendous. I mean, the outfielders run like deer. The infielders can pick it just they were former major leaguers and Gold Glove winners in the major leagues. And the ideal thing is everybody thinks of 300 as the best for baseball. Well, you got to hit 700 in order to earn your keep in softball. So I mean, it's just, and the focus that it takes to, you know, to make sure that you hit 7 out of 10 times, you got to square it up probably 9 out of 10 times just to hit 700.
Sure, sure. I know that you loved those teams you played on, and what did it actually mean to you to be an athlete and participate in sports during your life?
It's meant the world. It's a way of. I mean, I think everybody that plays sports, you play it for the competition. You play it to win. But along the way, you make so many friendships and the camaraderie. I mean, that's what you miss whenever you retire / get pushed out or whatever it is.
Sure.
You know, you miss the camaraderie and the competition.
Ladies and gentlemen, Todd Joerling, our newest member of the St. Louis Sports Hall of Fame.
Thank you.